Hello, I'm John Hughes with the American Red Cross here in the Piedmont Triad. And first, I'd like to thank you for taking the time to watch this video today, and I want to thank United Way for finding a way to make this possible. It's funding from the United Way that helps us deliver our mission service. And the service that is funded is disaster relief here in the local community. Not the big disaster, not the hurricane, the flood, or the tornado that people oftentimes think of when they think of disaster, but the disaster that happens down the street or across town. A family who has a fire, or perhaps a tree in their house, or other wind damage. We are there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to help that family. And it's the support that we receive from United Way that helps to provide that. We appreciate that so much, and we appreciate you for your support. You may wonder, how has our service been impacted by coronavirus? Well, we have continued to maintain our service at the highest level, but it has been challenging. And the challenges are that we can no longer have the face-to-face contact that we normally would have, where we go to the scene and we talk to the client directly at that time. Instead, our volunteers have had to talk to the clients over the phone or virtually through such services as FaceTime. And through that, we're able to determine what the client's needs are. Also talking with the fire department to find out about the losses. We're able then to determine what type of need is necessary and how much. And then it requires us to have a runner to meet the clients at a predetermined location, and through social distancing with masks and gloves, to be able to provide to the clients the services that we are providing, to pass that on to them. Now, this is hard for our volunteers because our volunteers are there because of the compassion, because they want to help that client personally with their emotional needs, because when someone has a disaster, the emotional impact is great. And there's certainly the material needs, but the emotional needs are just as great. And that's challenging, but we continue to meet the needs of clients, and the responses we're receiving from clients is very positive. But if you would just take a moment, I'd just like you to think about how this service is important. And imagine that if you were impacted, that if you were a child and it was the middle of the night and you had to leave your home because of a fire and you didn't know where you were going to go. The fact that that assistance is there and we are able to provide support to families to help to start put their lives together. And it may be something as simple as the toothbrush in their comfort kit that they need because they're not going back in their home right away. It's a basic need, but that's how basic the support may be at the appropriate time. Or for a child, it may be something like a stuffed animal that they receive to help them, something to hold on to, something for comfort, something to start to put their lives back together again. It's those kinds of things that we're able to help with because, again, of your support. I want to thank you so much for taking the time. I want to thank you for your support. And lastly, I would ask that you please remember to wash, to keep the social distance, and to cover. Let's all be safe. Thank you.